Section 41. Anymore. Can't stand anymore. To tell the truth, I can't stand his behavior anymore. Besides. Besides giving shelter. Besides giving shelter, she provided them with food and water. Eventually. Eventually take the responsibility. He will eventually take the responsibility for his mistake. Merely. Be merely an example. This case is merely an example of Internet crime. Secondary. Be of secondary importance. Detailed reports are of secondary importance. Barrier. The barrier-free apartment. The barrier-free apartment is designed for a person in a wheelchair. Ethnic. This ethnic dish. This ethnic dish tastes a bit sour, but it's very delicious. Impact. Have an impact on. Their arrival at the South Pole had an impact on other explorers. Issue. The environmental issue. The environmental issue was one of the main themes at the international meeting. Poverty. Suffer from poverty. A large number of people in the valley are suffering from poverty. Privacy. Respect the privacy of others. It is important to respect the privacy of others in modern society. Rob. Rob him of his collection. How did the thief rob him of his collection of paintings? Ruin. Ruin his career. The single mistake ruined his career at the media company. Shortage. Food shortages. As the population grows, we'll face serious food shortages. Victim. Victims of the flood. We were relieved to hear that there were few victims of the flood. Violent. Violent scenes. In what ways do violent scenes influence the audience? Endanger. Endanger your health. You can see smoking can endanger your health on the cigarette packages. Amaze. Be amazed at the miracles. People were amazed at the miracles performed by the religious leader. Amuse. Amuse the students. The professor occasionally amuses his students with magic tricks. Bother. Bother you. I'm sorry to bother you, but would you let me use your dictionary? Contact. Contact our office. Please contact our office as soon as possible. Disappoint. Be disappointed with. My cousin was disappointed with the result of the photo contest. Encourage. Encourage people to work. The aim of this training course is to encourage people to work. Entertain. Entertain audience. The humorous guy knew how to entertain his audience. Forgive. Forgive you for what you did. Your parents are sure to forgive you for what you did.
Section 42. Frighten. Be frightened by the thunder. She was frightened by the thunder and turned pale. Impress. Be impressed by the speech. The audience was deeply impressed by the president's speech. Interfere. interfere with my sleep. The sound of beating drums interfered with my sleep. Prevent. Prevent me from attending. The illness prevented me from attending the lecture. Suit. Don't suit you at all. This dress doesn't suit you at all. Upset. Be deeply upset. His children were deeply upset about their father's death. Consult. Consult a lawyer. You had better consult a lawyer about that matter. Cooperate. Cooperate with each other. They cooperated with each other in order to finish the job. Serve. Serve as president of that college. How long has he served as president of that college? Ache. The ache in my leg. In spite of the ache in my leg, I visited the palace on the coast. Ambulance. Call an ambulance. The policeman called an ambulance for the person injured in the accident. Physical. Take physical exercise. The doctor advised him to take more physical exercise. Poisonous. A poisonous snake. The brave boy grabbed a poisonous snake with his hands. Virus. Influenza virus. The influenza virus was brought into Japan by way of the continent. Visual. Visual effects. On the whole, the movie has dramatic visual effects. Manual. Manual workers. A lot of people in developing countries are manual workers. Diet. Continue on a low-fat diet. He continued on a low-fat diet to cure his heart disease. Flavor. A lemon flavor. She is fond of candies with a lemon flavor. Harvest. The rice harvest. The farmers hope that the rice harvest this year will be good. Ingredient. An essential ingredient. Calcium is an essential ingredient for healthy bones. Wheat. Crops such as wheat and corn. The USA produces crops such as wheat and corn. Explosive. An explosive increase. The 20th century has seen an explosive increase in population. Release. Chemicals released into the atmosphere. We should reduce the amount of chemicals released into the atmosphere. Surround. Be surrounded by a forest. No one could approach the lake because it was surrounded by a forest. Construction. Under construction. Since when has that new building been under construction?
Section 43. Decorate. Decorated Christmas trees. We gathered together around the decorated Christmas trees to give and receive gifts. Decrease. Decrease in number. Violent crimes have decreased in number compared to 5 years ago. Expand. Expand the business. The company has gradually expanded its business by selling new products. Freeze. Freeze to death. It was so cold outside that I thought I would freeze to death. Rush. In a rush. I took a taxi and went to the hospital in a rush. Spread. spread out from a central point. The main streets spread out from a central point in Paris. Sweep. Sweep away the seeds. The flood water swept away the seeds from the fields. Arrangement. Make the arrangements. Do you know who made the arrangements for the meeting? Unite. Unite the hearts. The captain united the hearts of the team members. Combine. Combine education with amusement. I was impressed with the method that combines education with amusement. Casual. Casual clothes. The actor wearing casual clothes appeared at the award ceremony. Celebrate. Celebrate their grandmother's birthday. A large number of children and grandchildren gather to celebrate their grandmother's birthday. Expectation. The reader's expectations. The adventure novel did not meet the reader's expectations. Furniture. A large piece of furniture. We have recently bought a large piece of furniture. Appointment. Make an appointment. Have you made an appointment with the dentist? Grocery. A local grocery store. She was on her way to a local grocery store. Handle. Handle it with care. Please handle it with care. There is a small music box in it. Luggage. Carry my luggage. Will you please carry my luggage to my room? Reservation. Cancel the reservation. You will be charged $50 unless you cancel the reservation today. Bow. Give a deep bow. They gave a deep bow to the Lord as soon as they saw him. Wrap. Wrap the package. You had better wrap the package in thick paper. Oversleep. Oversleep and miss the train. How many times did you oversleep and miss the train this month? Attempt. Make an attempt to. Recently, my fellow scientists made an attempt to solve the question. Manner. In a business-like manner. The bank clerk finished his paperwork in a business-like manner. Means. By means of secret signals. He described how spies communicated by means of secret signals.
Section 44. Assistance. Give assistance to developing countries. Developed countries often give assistance to developing countries. Charity. Hold a charity concert. They held a charity concert to raise money for cancer research. Citizen. The Citizens Movement. What sort of people supported the Citizens Movement at first? Committee. The committee members. The committee members expressed concern about the issue. Conference. Hold an international conference. They held an international conference to discuss global warming. Emergency. In case of emergency. Call the police in case of emergency. Population. Population growth rate. In some countries, it's important to reduce the population growth rate. Retirement. The average retirement age. The average retirement age in my country is 60. Advertisement. The job advertisement. I saw the job advertisement and applied for an interview. Charge. Charge me $200. The hotel charged me $200 for the room, including tax. Employ. Be employed as a sales clerk. He was employed as a sales clerk after he went through job training. Import. Import raw materials. Our factory imports raw materials and makes a variety of products. Income. Their yearly income. They spend more than 70% of their yearly income on food. Industrial. An industrial country. Japan has developed as an industrial country. Manufacture. Manufacture our products. We managed to manufacture our products at low cost. Operate. Operate the printing machine. It takes concentration to operate the printing machine smoothly. Profit. Make a large profit. The company will fail to make a large profit if the workers go on strike. Wealth. Share wealth. Perhaps the most important challenge for the new century is to share wealth. Ape. African apes. What do human beings and African apes have in common? Atmosphere. A fantastic atmosphere. I found a restaurant with a fantastic atmosphere. Disaster. Cause a disaster. The continual heavy rain caused a disaster. Preserve. Preserve the environment. We should try to preserve the environment and wild animals. Forest. The forest fire. The forest fire caused serious damage to the wild animals and plants in the mountains. Species. Rare species of bird. They found a rare species of bird with beautiful tail feathers. Tropical. A strong tropical cyclone. A strong tropical cyclone in the Pacific Ocean is called a typhoon.